Yeah, this will be a hellacious race. I mean, I just watched these dudes go nuts. They were like four cars in that lead pack for most of the race until they had some incidents. So I'm just hoping to stick with them. They're quick. Let's think about this. I don't want to defend.
Have a good race, everybody.
Inside too much. Appreciate you, Tom. Yes.
Good luck, guys.
Okay.
The air temp is 65 Fahrenheit, 12 laps. Be ready. Green, green, green. Clear right. Well done, Chris. Good start.
Come on.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Sorry about that.
Alright. Just happy to be alive. Come on. Shit. Oh, gunning, 100%.
Car left. He's still there. Still there. Clear left.
Sorry, Danny.
Holy shit. That was huge.
Sorry, Danny. Sorry. Fucking reach up, dude. My bad.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, honestly, with these cars, to be honest with you, like, that's not a bad play. Like, lap 2, you know, with everything being cold, it's going to be a real challenge. But, honestly, man, you can drive these cars side by side for a full lap, no problem. Like, easily. If you have two people that respect it and know what they're doing. And that dude's super fast, man. But yeah, honestly, yeah. Turn. Oh shit! I gotta collect myself. Oh, you idiot! Focus. Oh my god. I'd rather give him the inside, to be honest.
Car left.
I screwed up by upshifting there. Upshifting? Downshifting? I don't know what I did. But anyway, yeah.
Thank
Still
you.
there.
Lap 1, cold tires.
Still there. Clear left.
Couldn't hear that, Zach, but I apologize. I thought I was clear there.
That's the challenge. And he probably would have been fine, to be honest. I think we both would have been fine. There's just the guy behind him. I guess wasn't expecting him to hit his brakes as hard as he did. but he probably should have. So there was, you know, 2 of us going hard into turn 1 like that on lap 2. You're not going to make that like you would on lap 10, you know. Tires are a real thing around here, or on these cars specifically. Alright, I gotta focus in here. Make the most of this. An absolute minimum, keep draft here and keep the dude behind me with no draft.
P2, the leader's just done a 207.24. That lap time was 208.43.
Should not have feathered the brakes there. Yeah, draft in these cars start around 1 second back. So if we can keep, the 2 of us can stay hooked up. Unless Roberto is extraordinarily quick, we should be alright to get out of town. Not at all. Not at all. These cars, they are easy. You know, they're easy to drive. I wouldn't say they're easy to drive like at their limit, but yeah, it's nothing like Formula 1. You know what I mean? None of that stuff. Tires are no problem. Once you get them up to temp, you can run these suckers for 3 hours straight and have no wear. No meaningful wear. So obviously very limited aero. I mean, I start this race, we got, I don't know how many miles it is, but can't do that mental math right now, but I put 3.1 gallons in this car, and we're going to do 12 laps around a, I don't know, 2-3 mile track. So they get great gas mileage for a race car. Fun to drive, they're slowish, so you can, you know, race them tight. That's what I love about this car, honestly. It's just, the racing is good because it's, you know, we're not professionals, right? And some of these dudes are all the way, you know, halfway across the world. And so we can be sitting there racing tight as hell with, you know, there's something about it. Where Formula 3, Formula 1, like, they're amazing. It's significantly more difficult to race tight because we're not professionals. Oh yeah, come on, come on, come on. And I race these guys like I'd race them if they were in my league. Anybody else might have sent it on me like that, right? But like, I have no overlap, I'm not going to send it. But in these pubs, you just need to send it. That's just not my style. I'm just going to hold him tight. See if I can't get him to make a mistake.
Sorry, I was catching you up so quickly I couldn't get on the inside.
And he's looking like he's trying to make one, so let's just help him.
That was intense. Glad you made it.
Oh shit. You don't want to go too far on that. On that side there's like a giant freaking crater over there. Yeah. Dude, these cars are something else. They're just so much fun. They're just fun. It's funny every time I go to the iRacing subreddit and people are like, yeah, you know, just graduated from rookies and, you know, really want to get to Formula 1. And I'm just like, you know, maybe that's, you know, maybe that person's amazing and they'll do that and I'm happy for them, but I had the same aspirations. I have no ability to race Formula 1 cars. Fake, real, anything in between, right? Like, I'm just not there. So anyway, they're always kind of like, what's the progression? You know, what's the path to Formula 1 from rookies in Mazda Miatas, MX-5s? How do I get to Formula 1? You know, and it's kind of like, well, you do maybe do Skippy or maybe do USF 2000 or whatever. You get to F3, F3.5, and it's like I'm always just like, you'll get to Skippy and just stay there. Just stay there. If you want close open wheel racing, super high participation. I mean, you saw the dude Dennis. He's got a 6K I rating. Tons of people in iRacing that race predominantly the Skippy, if not exclusively the Skippy, and have like super high I ratings. You know, like they're really good at it. Makes for some phenomenal racing. Yeah, yeah, I would say that's a good way to look at it. You know, and you can definitely. It doesn't have to be, right? It's not. It's easy to drive. It's hard. Hard's probably not the right word, but it's definitely not easy to drive fast. It's not easy to figure out every little nuance, and you know, and I certainly haven't by any stretch. There's some guys I race with that are just blisteringly fast. That like I have no chance to catch up to, you know. So yeah, I don't know, there's just something about it. It promotes close racing, tight finishes. You know, the only place I really don't enjoy the Skippy would be really drafty tracks, like Spa. Like, to put these cars on at Spa, I love Spa. Spa's my favorite track in the world. Not in a Skippy. GT3, Formula 1, Formula 3, absolutely. But in these cars, it's a draft track. You can be pretty significantly faster than the dude behind you, and he can stay in your draft and just, you know, tail around. And there's a couple of those because the car is so underpowered in iRacing, you know. Oh yeah, dude. What's the lap time on that? It's like 2 minutes 50 seconds, something in that range. Let's see if we make him a little nervous.
The leader has just done 206.58. That last lap was at 206.22.
Gotta let him know we're thinking about it. Yeah. Phenomenal track, but not for a Skip Barber. Yeah, yeah.
Come on by here, son.
It's just, you know, it's a thing. It's not on the schedule this year, or this season, I should say. So that I'm happy about. The Nordschleife is. And actually, Skippy and the Nordschleife is actually pretty amazing. There are definitely parts that are not, like the giant straight and on the back. But, you know, with all the corners and yeah. It's a great car for that one too. Alright, gotta push it a little bit here.
P2.
Oh. See, my man came down a little bit.
I'm not gonna dive on you, go ahead.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't know the Nordschleife. I know Nürburgring very well. I think we actually do Nürburgring and then go to the Nordschleife the following week.
Okay, Chris, that's half distance.
I don't know the Nordschleife though, so I know parts of it, but I don't know the full track. So for me, it's doubly scared. It's like I'm kind of like I'm seeing it as I'm going around it, you know. It's definitely not a comfortable place to be. Oh man, descending it in some of these corners.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Great move. Keep it up.
Attaboy! Yeah. What the fuck? What? He disappeared. Did he just like... Oh, there he is. That happens. So if his network connection's spotty, super fun to race against that person. Damn it. So if his internet connection's having issues, he's gonna blink is what we call it. Son of a bitch.
Still there. Clear left.
I was hoping he just got disconnected. Get that free win. Yeah, that's a thing. I mean, so while it's amazing you can race against people from literally all over the world within a half a second of one another, every so often the internet doesn't cooperate in certain places, you know? Like, we're clearly on the east coast of the US. I've got a 33 millisecond ping to the server, and he's, forget where it said he was from, but it ain't around here.
That was 206.42.
So yeah, it would be incredibly unfair to expect him to have the same internet connection to the server that I do. Come on, man, make that mistake. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's not like it's his fault, you know what I mean? I don't know what kind of internet options they've got and where he's from. I'm lucky I have Verizon gigabit internet in my house.
New fastest lap for Johansson, 205.75.
That's not a universal thing, you know? Get that exit.
Right side. Still there. Clear right. Well done, Chris. Good pass. Nice front.
So I'm thinking here, got a couple to go. That backstretch, that's the opportunity, I think. Last lap pass, if I find myself in that position, I don't know what he'll do to defend that super difficult, you know, in a difficult way. But if I think you can get past him there and make it stick coming out of 10, he doesn't have a whole lot he could do about it between then and the start-finish line.
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
Yeah, he's being smart.
Keep it up. We're looking good here. You're leading. Your last lap time was at 206.12. Car left.
Jesus,
Clear left.
that's one way to go. I don't want to show him how to get through turn 2. He hasn't done it very well himself. Yeah, he might do it. We'll see. That means I need to come up with my defensive plan. We'll see. I could kind of force him to pass me. He definitely seemed interested coming out of turn 1, right?
Fastest lap for Johansson.
Yeah, I agree.
205.63.
I find it rare that people... There he goes again. I find it rare that people are conservative and patient, you know? It's
Push, 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 or we'll lose this
terrifying that he's, like, gone for 2 corners. Normally it's like a blink. Yeah, that's a good point. Come on, take it. Yeah, damn it. I mean, what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to just hug that left line all the way down the straight. Find a way to make that corner. Force him to go around the outside. Either that or I'd do something here to force him to pass me, you know? Shit. pinch me down.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left. V2.
And frankly, I mean, you know, yeah, I want to win, but I'm very satisfied with the second place finish.
Pretty consistent.
Damn it. So yeah, I'm not going to put myself in a ton of danger here either, that's for sure. But I want to win, so let's go for it. 10 of 12. Build a great gap behind us. I'm glad that happened at least. We're not fighting three ways for it, you know?
The gap to Gonzalez.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Trying to think if there's another place that I could do it in before this, but I don't know there's anywhere that would be safe. So let's see. My guess, if I'm in the right spot, he'll hug that left line. He'll come down that way. We'll see. Breaking the draft, I guess.
You've got 1 gallon left.
Shoot. That was not good. I got about a lap and a half just to get back into position. We just did a...
2 laps left. We're on for a podium here. That's a new fastest lap for Gonzalez. 2:05.56. That lap was a 2:06.62.
Yeah, he was hauling ass that lap. Shoot, too early. Eight tenths, let's go. I'm gonna need those purple sectors. Let's go. Shit. Ah. That'll do. Well, that's unfortunate. Felt like I definitely had to push there, just trying to close that gap. But man, you touched the freaking grass. All that was my left rear. Touch that dirt, and that was that. Dang it. Yeah, appreciate it, man. I mean, honestly, just to have hung with this dude the whole time, I feel pretty good about it. He was hauling ass in the last race I just watched. Alright, one more. Ready to take advantage. Also, quite happy with the P2. Gained 46 I rating for that. That would be nice.
Okay, Chris, 1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Dang it.
fastest lap for Johansson, 205.40.
Jeez.
Gonzalez ahead.
Yeah.
2.0.
I appreciate it, man. Felt quite good, you know. Got real lucky that those guys took each other out, that's for damn sure. Qualifying effort, certainly to be proud of. Held my own on the first lap. And I just did my job for the most part and made a mistake. Goes that way. This is the part where I pass them on the outside, sweep it to the left, make it stick. Just like that. Have a beautiful final set of corners. No, I won't do anything stupid here. Would have loved to have had a shot. Yeah, I'll take it. It was a good race.
Nice one, Chris. Great
Casually
drive
coming
down
with a
to podium.
2:05 the final lap. Dang it.
Good race, guys. Good race.
Tired. Good race, Ford. Good race. What's up, dude? Good racing with you, bud. And now, I'm spent. Let's go see what happened to those dudes at the start of that race. I'd love to pop into the next NASCAR race. Oh yeah, Farming Simulator 2022, right? Let's see. Nice. Well, just finished the Skippy race. See what we're gonna do next. Because of my NVIDIA surround business, every time I look at the far chase, it's like looking straight down at the car. Not very useful. Alright, what happened here? Yeah, that's tough. I mean, here's my thing. Is he making this corner? If he doesn't run into the back of the one car?
Sorry about that, Dennis. I should have given you more room.
Of course, they do their fuel work release. It's much nicer to work with. Oh, that's nice, man. Nice, nice. I don't know, man. This is lap 2. Yeah, this is lap 2. I don't know. I mean, take a look at where so I'm the car on the inside. I mean, it's hard to see at this point. Wrong direction. I mean, it really does take, I'd say, for me, I don't really get comfortable flinging it in there until I'm on like the 4th flying lap. So I guess I did slow quite a bit too because I was expecting to go through there too wide. But yeah, that's tough, man. I'd say he and I slowed down about the same amount. So thankfully for me, the dude behind him was on the outside. Or I should say, I guess the dude behind him was behind him and not me. That's a tough one. I mean, look at that. Like, yeah, he slowed down quite a bit and he was hauling ass. Yeah. It's a tough one. I mean, honestly, a lot of it is the fact that it was literally we were crossing the line right here to start lap 2. Yeah. So here's what I'll tell you. So this last marker here, that's definitely where you want to let off once you get up to full speed, and that's where you kind of want to like just lightly brush the brakes in the first couple laps until they get warmed up. And the fact that for me it sounds like, if you listen to his engine note, he is still accelerating past that marker, which you're probably right. It probably has a lot to do with slipstream. I mean, he was still accelerating, and you can hear the two of us coming off of it right at that marker, and he just missed his braking point by like a couple feet. That's all it is. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Yeah, agreed. He's definitely gotta keep him in mind. You can see he's gaining, and he just missed it. I mean, at the end of the day, like, what's your goal here? It's P2 or lap 2. You're in P3. Front two are here. They're gonna go through 2 wide, right? I mean, what you're really hoping for is to just have a good exit, so maybe you can do something going into turn 2, so you can stick with whoever's in front at that point. Get to that corner, maybe get the pass. So basically, one of these cars is going to lose 2 spots, which most likely would have been me, depending on how that, I guess, turn 1 ended. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's where's the next guy? So there's plenty of space. This is P4. So if you're in P3 in that, if I'm in P3, I guess I'll say that. If I'm in P3 in that position, I'm taking it easy going into turn 1, given the circumstances. And then I'm going to do the best I can in turn 2. I mean, tough situation. I mean, as being the guy in the front, that's not a fun situation to be in. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, at as fast as those two guys are, like, that's all it takes. Like, that's all it takes. And if anything, again, you got to understand the situation, right? Like, he should have not hit his mark. He should have done it 2 or 3 feet earlier to ensure that he accounts for, because these 2 cars in front of you are going to be going in slower, right? It's the start of lap 2. Everything's still cold. It's a very fast corner, and if you miss it by the slightest amount, you're in the grass and you're gone. Your race is over. So, like, they're going to be cautious-ish through there. Yeah, I mean, he just made a mistake. That's all. It's all good. But you're right. That's not much. That's not much at all. But hell, he's not even turning in. He's almost at the turn marker. Maybe he is. Let's see. I guess he can't turn in too much. I'm still there. Yeah, he knew he messed up pretty quick. You can see he kept it straight. He didn't even really try to turn in because he was trying to keep it straight to slow down fast enough. Keep the friction on the front tires, right? Phew. Alright, there's nothing else in that race, right? That was pretty much the extent of it, I think. But that was a good one. I'm going to upload that one to YouTube tonight, by the way. I should do that. I should be like, hey, YouTube, what's up? We're going to do a race right now. So that when I go, because what I do is I download the full stream on my other machine and then just clip out the race. I did that for the NASCAR race we did last night. Last night? 2 nights ago? Last night. Yeah, just kind of clip that and just send it up there. I should probably say something like, hey, we're going to put this on YouTube. But hey, you just finished watching this on YouTube. Congratulations for you, sir.